Hello there! If we haven't met, my name is Aleksandra and I'm an international singing teacher. It's the most wonderful time of the year, so I thought it would be great to do some Christmas, very festive warm-ups with you. These warm-ups will ensure that your voice stays healthy and responsive throughout this winter season. Let's get started, shall we? We're going to start off by simply humming. Imagine there's your favorite Christmas dish in front of you and you go, that's delicious. Let's try it together. That's delicious. This hum is very gentle, it's very low effort, and we're going to do it on different parts of our scale. We don't really need a piano for this, you can do it anytime and anywhere. Let's go. And simply keep noticing how your voice feels like today. Let's go back down. That's delicious. Okay, great job. The second exercise will be the Santa. As we all know, the Santa goes ho, ho, ho. And we're going to use this sound. But first, I would like you to do this sound with just a breath. So we're not going to add the sound to it just yet. And notice how it's different to it's. So make sure your Santa sounds like mine. And now let's add the sound. Ho, 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 ho. The sound should be quite resonant and grounded. One thing, just make sure you're not overdoing it by going ho, 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 ho. That would be a different exercise. That would mean we're over-lowering the larynx and we're just looking for that neutral position. This small exercise just reminds our larynx the nice settled place from where we can start our exercises. So it's a very neutral, very relaxed place. Great! Let's do some SOVT exercises together. SOVT? What is that, you might ask? So the abbreviation stands for semi-occluded vocal tract exercises. It makes me sound very smart, doesn't it? Well, it basically means that our lips are partially closed. So all of your or straw phonation, for example, are all SOVT exercises. And why do we love SOVT exercises? They really help us to balance the breath and the tone working together. They ensure that your voice production is very balanced and everything is well aligned for singing. Remember, singers, these warm-ups should feel relaxed and moderately easy. So if you feel any ticklish feeling in your throat or an urge to cough, stop at once. You need to take the responsibility for your vocal health. I'm not there to guide you, so you need to be careful. If it gets too high, stop, wait a few seconds. If it gets too low, it's the same thing. I'm going to be going through the whole range to accommodate for both the mezzo-sopranos and the sopranos, hopefully some altos as well. This is going to be geared towards our female viewers. Sorry, gentlemen. We're going to begin by singing Holy Night, Silent Night, but the trick is we're not actually going to use the words, we're going to use V, like Victor or love instead. It's going to sound like this. Make sure that there's no spillage in the lips area, so we need to make sure that there is quite a small opening for that V. If you go V, you start to lose too much air, and we're not going for that, right? Let's try again. Make sure that the volume is quiet to medium. it's around 2 or 3 out of your 1 to 10 volume scale. 10 being the loudest you can be, 1 being the quietest you can be. Let's say it's going to be around 3, okay? And let's go. 1, 2, 3, and. Make sure to keep the volume steady. Gentle and easy. Really well done. One more. Let's go down. Good job. Keep the energy up. Yes. Go on. And let's go. Almost done. And one more. Well done. And you can sing now. Let's go from here. Holy night, silent night. And see how your voice feels like today after this small warm-up. Okay guys, for our next exercise we'll sing Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire. Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. But we're gonna sing it on a lip trill or a lip buzz. Now, there are a few things you need to remember with the lip trill. We want to keep the volume consistent and the breath quite consistent as well. So the airflow needs to be consistent. The air pressure will actually change depending on where you are in your range. How do we measure that? Well, your lip trill should stay the same throughout the exercise. So if you find yourself going for example, on the high note, there was too much breath pressure and also the volume went really, really quite loud. And by the end, I actually ran out there was not enough breath pressure. So we want to keep it as consistent as we can. And the volume again should be around 3 on your 1 to 10 volume scale. Beware though, it's going to go quite high so that the sopranos in our group can have some fun. So please don't stretch yourself if this is outside of your comfort range. It's outside of my comfort range actually, so really don't worry about it. Simply stop if it feels that it's getting too high. 1, 2, 3, and. And up. Keep it steady. Make sure it's quite quiet. You're doing great. And up. Yes, you're right. If it's getting too high, please stop. Good job. Yes. And sopranos. Almost there. And one more. Well done! This is my angel of music. I hope your own angel of music is gonna guard you this Christmas. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video filled with Christmas warm-ups. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And I'm so grateful to have you here. Oops. Okay, here we go.